Question. Can you state category?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you
2 cents. Hello to my blue friends. Get another spinning and they call it revolution. Loose lips. Fatter than a new tits. Glass make her think it's ruthless. Deuces. 2 cents.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you all had a great week and hope you got some big plans for the weekend, or not big plans, whatever you want to do. What's going on, Kelly? What's going on, Archangel? Adam, Vlad, AK, Iowa, Thomas, Cliff, anyone else who's just hanging out? What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing good. I think the link is already up there in case anybody wants to join. It's up at the top, as per usual. What's up, Gary? So yeah, decided to finally change the avatar, as you can see. Little leather face. You got Michael, I guess Hank Myers, I guess. Or Michael Hill, I guess. Michael Hill or Hank Myers, whatever you want to call him. Then I guess that's Boom Jason. Boom Jason. That's great. Boom Jason. And then God, I don't know who that's supposed to be at the end. Who's that supposed to be at the end? I don't even know. Yeah, then you got little Chucky Hill, I guess. Chucky Hill or Bobby Chucky, or whatever you want to call him. I don't know. Then of course over there, I know, dang it, Chucky, right? No, I have not seen the new Halloween trailer, Adam. I need to see that, though. I need to see it, but I haven't seen it yet, though. But I will at some point, I hope. Glenn getting unhinged about it. Is that PayPal Patty Chucky? Yeah, there we go. PayPal Chucky. It's PayPal Chucky. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, so what's going on with you guys? What's new? What's shaking? Make sure you guys sub to AK Twin Mommy, because later on we're going to be I'm gonna help her out with a live stream, and it should be interesting. It's going to be different. It's going to be educational, and I think that is definitely what we need around here. We need something different. We need something that's going to stimulate the mind. And I think this will definitely, the stream later on will definitely do that. It's the whole, I hate when they do that, man. When they like just the whole trailer just gives away everything. That's how you know the movie's shit. When the trailer explains the whole freaking movie. And a lot of times I hate it when they play all the best parts in the trailer. It's like, or what about when they play parts in the trailer that aren't even in the movie? Like, what was the point of playing that part? It was never in the fucking movie. Like, yeah, you fucking idiots. So here it is. This is what her channel and the show tonight is going to be about. The what? What the hell are you talking about, Gary? Yeah, Michael won't die, but still, well, I don't know. Maybe they will change it to where he dies in the first one. They just, who knows? I think it's too much of a moneymaker for them to do that. Because then eventually in 2 or 3 years, if they made him die, they just have to redo it again. But hopefully they have, what I would like to see them do, I would like to see them do what Rob Zombie did when he did for Halloween. He had an idea. And he had a beginning and he had an end in mind. With all these movies like the Jason movies, the Michael Myers movies, the Freddy movies, they make them and they just make them to be like this big franchise. They don't have an end goal. They don't have how they're going to end it. So it messes up the continuity. They don't have a storyline to follow, and and that's why it evolves into what it is, which is why we ended up with Jason X. I don't remember if anyone remembers that gem of a movie, Jason X. That was a gem of a movie, all right, wasn't it? That's how we ended up with that because they just had no idea. They just knew it was a moneymaker. They want to keep making movies, so they just did. And Jason X was born, and Jason X just was a horrible flick. Funny to watch though when you go back and watch it just to laugh at it. It's funny, but it's really just a shit movie. That Street Gym a turd. It really was horrible. It was freaking horrible. Yep, that is true, Thomas. Hey, Connie. So yeah, guys, come on up. We got the thing up in the thing, and the thing. I think it is right. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah. So you guys want to come on up? Yeah, Jason X made no sense whatsoever. It was horrible. It was just horrible. I was 16 years old when the first original Friday the 13th came out. Best horror movie films are from the 80s. I agree, Kelly. I agree. They start out great in the 80s and they just get really shitty moving forward, you know? What's up, AK? Oh, you have audio issues again?
Nope. Oh. I'm here this time.
Okay.
And I figured out what my audio issues were last time, and you're gonna get a kick out of this.
Oh, okay.
It was turned all the way down.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So there was no issue. I just needed to just turn up my earbuds.
Yeah, that'll do it. I bet you felt pretty silly.
I laughed at myself for a good while, and then I was like, "Ha ha, dummy."
That's a Tim Berry move right there. But here's the thing: if Tim Berry's volume was all the way down, we would still hear him. That would be the difference. Yeah, you're right, Adam.
We pull a lot of the same moves.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to find an original horror movie. You are absolutely right, Adam. Oh, I don't know. How can I get rid of this? Something. There we go. No, I'm here. What? Can no one hear me or something? None of this is. I don't know. Someone said, "Did someone kill Kenny again?" Like, what? I'm here.
No, that's just an ongoing joke.
Yeah. Well, at least the Kevin one's going away. That was kind of annoying. You don't know how that started, do you? Okay, so it started. Tim got one of his friends on to talk about the crime database, and for some reason at the end she was like, "Okay, thank you, Kevin." And yeah, I'm like, "No, that's not my name." And yeah, they just didn't let that shit go. So they're calling me Kevin for a long time.
There was a good solid probably 4 months that people were calling me AK Twin Monkey because somebody was drunk. Somebody was drunk and decided that my name was no longer AK Twin Mommy, but it was AK Twin Monkey.
Oh wow, that's freaking crazy. Yes, the original Halloween was great. What's up, Dutch? Yeah. Surprise, Gary's. Why is Gary up here? What the hell are you doing down there, Gary? And freaking.
He's making sure his legs are looking all nice.
Yeah. And the Archangel doesn't come up here no more either. I mean, shit. What's going on, Archangel? You too good for us over here? Is that what it is? Or is it just AK? It's a fact that AK, does she intimidate you, Archangel? Is that what it is? Are you intimidated by the fact that she's going to be talking about budgets and shit and it's just like going way over your head or something? I don't know. Probably not, but come on up, man. Stop being scared, y'all.
The fact that I'm talking about a budget should make it seem simple enough because I'm not very good with all that, but I'm going to try.
I got your message. I responded back to it. I said what, and I haven't got a response yet. Dutch? Oh, never mind. I just got another one. Hold on. Oh, by that I know exactly who's saying it because they just said dude. Damn, that is hilarious. That is hilarious, Dutch. That is hilarious. Oh my god. That is. What's up, Ark?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good, man.
That was a good laugh. That was, I can't, but It's oh man, that is a because if I do, it's just gonna start more shit, and I just don't want it to start more shit. So, but it's just know that it is funny. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Okay. No, I'm not gonna say anything, Dutch. Exactly, gotta let it die. What's up, No Justice? Zoe, how have you been, Ark? What's why haven't you been over here so much, man? You scared? Did we do something to piss you off, man?
No, actually, I've been sick for probably about the last week and a half.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I lost my voice. Had to go to the hospital a couple times.
Oh, that sucks.
It's been a little rough, but I'm
That sucks.
it's taken care of. So
Okay, well, at least it's taken care of, and that's a good thing, right?
yeah, I try to catch the streams. It's just I really can't come on live and do much, especially when you have no voice. So
Yeah, no voice makes it a little difficult, doesn't it?
So kind of sit and chat and say hi to everybody, and
Yeah.
keep it on.
I wonder what Gary's excuse is down in chat now, huh? Gary's just sitting in chat. He must be shaving his legs. Is that what you're doing, Gary? You're shaving your legs? Using Nair? Gotta keep him lady fresh. I'm just kidding, Gary. I'm just fucking with you. Modern day horror movie Glenn Serial at the beach wearing Speedos. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, Hank, why can't Tim lose his voice? Right? Oh, he keeps talking about doing his channel, but he keeps, doing all that. See, AK was talking about for a while, but now she's actually doing it. So, yeah, you got can't talk about it, gotta be about it. You beat Tim, and Tim was talking about doing it way before you. So that's what's funny about it. So yeah, this should be interesting. I've been trying to help Tim for a while too, and he has some interviews lined up. He was saying he's had some stuff come up to where he's got to take a break from it or whatever. And I think it's a good idea not to get it started and then just a week or two later, you're not doing anything anymore. There's no point in that because what's the point of starting it?
Pretty much, yeah.
What's up, Hank?
Hey guys.
Hey,
how are you doing?
Hungry.
Well, maybe we should get some food.
Well, I went to my favorite place to get. They do fajitas with brisket.
Ooh.
But they're out of brisket.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, so now I'm back at the house trying to figure out what to do for dinner now.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
I think I might pull a Dutch and order a pizza.
Okay, there you go. Pizza is good. What's up, Delphi?
That's what my kids are having is pizza and French fries.
Hi, Kenny.
It's only lunch for you, isn't it?
Yeah, no, they already had lunch. We do dinner around like 5.
Okay.
And then bath time. And then they get to hang out for like an hour or so or 2. But they have to chill out.
Okay.
I've played the game where they get to run free for hours and then nobody sleeps.
Yeah. Usually you have to have some sort of supervision to tell them to go to bed or whatever, or else they'll run amok.
If you stuff their bellies early, they tend to quiet down.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll give them a chance to have that food settle a little,
Give them some of that tryptophan. Poultry. They'll put them to sleep.
I was like, what are you telling me to
it's just turkey. It's just turkey. It's just turkey. That's right. It's just turkey.
Chemical in turkey, yeah.
Tryptophan. Yeah, you ever notice how when, after you eat, a big meal at Thanksgiving, you get all tired? It's the tryptophan in turkey, from my understanding. But then I heard it's not just that. It's the fact that people eat too much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could be either or.
For most people, it's mostly the food coma.
Yeah. I think you were the one that was telling me that, Hank, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I get... they make tryptophan pills, sleeping pills that are the main ingredient is tryptophan,
Mm-hmm.
and didn't do shit for me. And did a little bit of looking in to find out that tryptophan wasn't all it was.
Cracked up to be. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually minuscule numbers for each turkey. So you'd have to like eat 7 turkeys to get enough of the tryptophan to make you pass out.
And you're going to go into a food coma from eating that well before you get enough
Exactly.
tryptophan.
I'm going to be listening because my kid just tried to depants me in front of the whole neighborhood. So I got to deal with this.
Yeah, I might want to. Right. No, I don't want to be called a turkey. Just saying. So turkeys are mean. It's funny, like actually here, like downtown in the morning, there's like this I don't know what you call it, a gaggle of turkeys. I'm not sure if that's right, but they'll be walking downtown, and I kid you not, there's this one time where they actually waited at a crosswalk, and then when it said walk, they walked right across the crosswalk. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I really wish I would have recorded it. I really wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't.
It's funnier when they chase people down the street.
Yeah.
Oh, geese are the worst, though.
Oh,
Geese are
God.
10 times worse. They, ooh.
Hey, Leanne, how are you? Good to see you again. Glad you're able to catch another live stream.
There's a video out there of a mailman that's he steps out of his vehicle to put the mail in a mailbox, and several turkeys prevent him from getting back in his truck.
I've seen that. That shit is funny. It is super funny.
Yeah, I wanted to edit it and put in the Benny Hill music.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, so I guess let's see. Let's watch a video. I guess we haven't watched a video in a while.
Let's watch a Glenn video.
It's called a rafter of turkeys.
What is it?
A rafter of turkeys.
A rafter. Okay, thank you. See, there's always these. And what cats is a clouder, right? When you have a bunch of cats, it's a clouder or something like that.
I can look that up.
Okay.
Then you would be then it would be tough as clattering cats instead of as tough as herding cats.
All right, so auditing the USA. Let's see, what has he been up to besides just being the biggest jackass he possibly could be, right?
Well, I heard Dutch talking about his this morning. I haven't had time to go and look at.
Yep, you're right.
Look at the videos.
Is it a clouder?
Yep.
Okay. Leanne said I should know that one.
Very interesting.
I think I heard it somewhere, and I just
stuck in
wasn't
your
sure.
brain.
I just wasn't sure. Yeah, useless information. Trivial pursuit facts. Everyone's like, how the fuck would you know that? You don't even have cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the show,
embedded. Yeah.
a show for conservative cats would be Louder with Crowder.
Louder with crowd. Yep, it would be clouder with louder.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Golf clap.
That was good. All right, here we go. We're take a look at Mr. Serio doing what Mr. Serio does best: auditing a post office.
Now, come on. I just had to throw up because of Cliff's comment because I was eating.
Let's go inside and see what happens. Never been to this.
Damn, Vlad.
No.
Post
No,
office
Vlad.
before.
No. Okay.
Imagine what a judge would think of all this.
I know.
Put the jaws dun.
Sharks aren't fat, though.
I want to speak to your manager.
Glenn would be a fat white shark instead of a great white.
Yeah. Instead of a mega mouth, a mega belly.
Where did you run off to? I'm looking for you. Hi.
Hello.
What are we doing?
I'm just looking around.
Why?
Did he track? Wait a minute. Pause for a second. Did he track down Cindy's place of work?
I don't know.
She sounds so much like Cindy Renee.
Yeah, she does. Hey, what's up, Odin? What's the theme to Orca? I don't remember the theme to Orca.
Yeah. Come on.
Where are we going?
Come on.
Okay.
Take a look at that and you can read that. Maybe you can take a picture of that too, but go read it and see.
I love how they have the part pertaining to auditors or people that come in and do this sort of thing highlighted, and they point it out to them to let them know, yes, you are allowed to do it, but if we ask you to leave, you must leave. The whole it's not just the parts that they like to read; it's the whole thing. As you can see, the whole thing is highlighted.
The only thing that would make it better if they highlight it in two colors, to highlight the part they like to say in one color, and then highlight the rest of it in another color.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Right? They highlighted poster 7. That's fucking awesome, isn't it? I'm gonna be poster 7 for Halloween. Now, who's gonna be the First Amendment for Halloween?
Wait, that has got to be the very first postal employee who's taken an auditor to poster 7 that I've seen in one of these videos.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
for real. It's great.
In regards to you, okay?
You want me to read that?
Yeah.
Okay.
In regards to you taking pictures, okay?
Now let's read it together. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel. Security force personnel, which is the security.
And could be the local police.
Personnel or other authorized personnel. Or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head. So this is really, really just it's out there. It says for public meetings. Is there currently a public meeting going on in this place?
Nope.
Well, I think that's referring to auditoriums when used for public meetings.
Okay, fair enough. No, yeah, that's a good point. That's fair. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. But still, they can still fucking ask him to leave.
Yes.
I mean, that's just the way that is. Don't forget that Oxford comma.
Looks like it says the same thing it's always said.
Yeah.
Oh, look where he's looking.
Oh, it's 2016. It's not the 2020 version.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen a 2020 version, first of all. I mean, they do it every once few years, right?
Well, that information is coming from Glenn, so how valid?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I think the earliest one I saw was like 2017 or 2018 or something like that. I mean, never seen anything remotely within a year of whenever they go and do it. So,
Well, I figure if it doesn't change, they don't have to change
Get
it.
out of here.
it doesn't really change, or maybe certain aspects of it do, but it's just the one that applies to them hasn't changed anytime soon.
The 3 different years of them that I have seen, the paragraph covering photography has not changed one bit.
Yeah, no, it hasn't. Not at all.
Right.
No.
Right.
Maybe other paragraphs have, but not the one pertaining to them. Wouldn't it be funny if they go and they say, "Oh, look at 2021"? They read like, "Hey, wait a minute, this is different." That would be hilarious.
Photography can be done by anyone other than Glenn Serio.
Glenn Serio is a dick.
The bottle envelope is easier, right?
No, I'm not lying. Go ahead.
Yeah, not the phone itself. Okay, let's see.
He has no business there.
We require all sea life to be permitted.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Hi, are you dropping off?
I dropped off one. I have one to pay for.
Okay, I'm up here.
Oh.
Yeah. This one is yours. Yeah.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Texas bartender.
Okay. There it is.
Maybe it changed from the last time you looked at it, right?
Right there. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so then, um, yeah, right here. Thank you.
I think Glenn is just waiting for these two big guys to leave because he's kind of fixated on them with the camera,
I think he's
going
fixated
back
on.
and forth.
I think he's fixated on anybody who's in there, especially
Yeah.
her, because she sent him over there, so he thinks, oh, she's gonna
Mhm.
flip out, and I can educate her, or whatever. That's what he's
Right.
thinking. But no, she's actually educating you, Glenn. I know.
Yes, I can't wait. I hope she just goes, excuse me, sir, you remember it says until asked to stop? Well,
Yeah.
I'm asking you to stop. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you to leave. There
Yeah.
you go. That's all it takes. Yeah, he's a little fixated on those bigger guys. I don't think he wants to say anything in front of them.
He's after anybody who will give him a reaction.
Yeah. He's focused on anybody who's in the building right now. He's just trying to get that reaction. Guess he's jealous of that man's iPhone now. Now, hold on.
Dude, he zoomed in on his credit card?
I know he just zoomed in on a credit card. I mean, how low can you get? Was he really trying to get that information? That's just ridiculous, man. And that's a good reason why they shouldn't allow these type of cameras, these devices filming in places of where transactions are.
I've been saying that all along.
Yeah.
And also, I think in this case, he's not trying to get the credit card. I'm betting he's going to imply that he's getting a cam back.
Oh, yeah, he might be doing that. That's true. He might be implying that.
Point is, it really doesn't matter. What he just did was kind of illegal anyway.
Well, whether it's illegal or not, it's still a douche move. But it is Glenn we're talking about, so what could you expect?
Nothing.
This is Auditing the USA, Texas bartender.
I find it amusing. He can do that in a post office, but he can't do that in other audits. You can't just stay back far enough and zoom in with your camera, especially when police are involved in a crime scene or anything like that.
All right, Gary, be safe, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Take the rechargeable razor.
He might have to use a power. Might not even get to use the power one. He's gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Man,
so Gary, do you have a problem with razor bumps?
Try Manscaped.
Why are you recording?
What's that?
I'm not curious why you're recording.
Oh, just because.
Because he's an idiot.
No, just recording.
No, Hank, he's a dick.
Does that matter?
He can be both.
Well, that's true.
Well, you know there's no expectation of privacy in public, right?
I know that, but I'm curious about where my things might show up.
Sorry, I can't tell you.
He can. He just doesn't want to. He's just being a dick. He's trying to get the reaction out of you. And she's not falling for it. She's not falling for the bait. Good for her.
Yeah, he's a true dickwad.
That's your opinion, right? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right?
It's like he answered you.
I love the smartest people. They just ignore them. I really do. that's how you deal with these people.
All right, let's try and listen to what the student is saying to Glenn.
No, just recording.
Where are you posting it?
Does that matter?
I want to know where my face is.
Well, you know there's no expectation of privacy in public, right?
I know that, but I'm curious.
That's bullshit.
There
Sorry,
is
I can't tell you.
expectation that you use deodorant, but you don't do that.
That's your opinion, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right? Why not? You don't know what I'm here for. You're just assuming. You're guessing.
Just like you guess at every stop
Okay.
you go to.
But why all of a sudden are you concerned? You didn't care when you first walked. You didn't care, and now you care.
Because I didn't know you were recording.
Oh, you didn't see me with the camera the whole time.
What's up, Power Wagon?
Okay.
Howdy.
And they're like, they watching videos.
Okay.
I thought he was at the post office trying to show the capacity of, customers.
Why would you think I'm with the post office when I'm not wearing any type of postal service employee gear? Shirts, pants, hat. Why would your assumption be that?
I've seen plenty of postal workers not wearing.
How about sandals? Do they wear sandals? Come on. Yeah.
Not everyone looks at. I don't look at feet every time. You know what I mean? I don't. If I look at someone, I'm more likely I'm not looking at their shoes.
Well, we can tell nobody's looked at his feet because nobody's puked.
That's true.
Thus far, anyway. Yeah.
Just his smell should make people puke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be brighter than that. Because of me, what did I do? I'm just recording.
Riveting content, right? It's just riveting. Hey, May. Thanks for subscribing, Joe Buyer. I didn't see that. How'd you see it? I didn't see it. Good catch.
Oh no.
This is hey Big Shitty. This is auditing the USA. Big Shitty, if you'd like to come up here, we could review one of your audits. Those are I always like to do it when an auditor with the auditors are always fun. As much as I hate to give Glenn any kind of credit at all here, he's a lot more subdued. I mean, we've talked about this for a while now. He's been a lot more subdued than he has been in the past, ever since he got his court case and all that, right? And he's been doing the post offices. We're speculating he's doing them because they're safer, and he doesn't got to worry about a lot of things so much. So, but he's staying to the back. He's not. I mean, he's obviously trying to get a reaction. We've all seen it, but he's not like doing like Anselmo does. He's trying to. He's being a little different. It's still annoying, still stupid for even in here doing this, but I mean, it's not the worst post office audit, right?
Nope.
No. He's changed his game a little bit. We had to. So
Maybe he's court-ordered medicated.
Could be.
Adderall. That'll make him do it. I think he realizes the true extent of what he's getting himself into, and hopefully it should scare him, because you got to change, or else you're going to jail for a long time, dude.
I'm not sure if he's intelligent enough to understand that.
He needs to get off.
Neither do I, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, because it seems like he backed off enough. Maybe he didn't realize.
But what is he doing that's going to get him a lot of time, though? I mean, he might do a little bit of time, but I don't understand. I don't agree with you saying he's going to get a lot of time. I don't see him doing anything that's going to get him a lot of time.
I do agree with that, but he can see the path that he's on, and it's not going to end very well for him.
No. Oh, I totally agree.
If he does realize that, good for him. I'm glad he realizes that now. But
for a while, I think I know what you're talking about, because for a while it seemed like he was like on a path of destruction. He was on this path of complete cop hating. But I mean, at the same time, you could see that, but he wasn't doing anything that was going to get him any serious time. Yeah, he's going to probably do a little bit of time here and there mixed in, but I didn't see anything that was going to do serious time. I think even just the thought of going in for a month is what scared him straight. You know what I mean? Just the reality of his situation. It hit him. He's like, oh, wait a minute.
Somebody like him who's probably not been to jail before for a long stint, 30 days might scare the hell out of him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wouldn't know how to survive on prison food.
They should close that door.
They should. There we go.
They need to put his head in it first.
He could Dutch. You might be right. He might piss off the judge who sentences him, which would be stupid. Never piss off a judge, guys. Never.
Well, it is when we're talking about. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's got 2 judges now.
Mm-hmm.
One's federal, I think.
Derek Chauvin got 22 years. I didn't hear that. Interesting.
22.5 years.
Woo.
Yep. Done deal.
Well, Jeremy DeWitt's gotten 366 days on his first 3. He pled no contest 3 charges.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, he has 4 charges to go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not going to be a happy camper after this.
Even if he pleads out on everything.
Are you aware of Poster 7? Because she is. Poster 7 rules and regulations of the post office.
What a
subsection.
Jeez.
I'm not interfering. He's asking me questions. I'm responding.
That's an even bigger guy.
Yeah, the even bigger guy doesn't look like he wants to take any garbage either.
And now he is interfering. So now, and they could ask him to leave whenever they wanted to. But they were nice, and they allowed him to just sit there because he wasn't bothering anybody. Now he's starting to bother people, and he's trying to
Yes.
he's getting lippy.
And according to Poster 7, there is no condition for them to ask them to stop
Nope.
recording.
There is no condition. It's no shirt, no shoes, no service sort of thing.
Yeah,
Correct.
I just feel like it is good enough.
Exactly.
They ask
I'm
you to
not-
stop filming. They can
I'm
ask
not
you to leave.
responsible for your
and you're
feelings.
trespassing.
I'm not responsible for your feelings.
I understand, but they're the public place, which is privately ran.
This isn't privately ran.
Well, you understand what I'm saying. If they tell you to leave, you have to leave.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Go ahead, call the cops. Do whatever you want, buddy.
AK's pissed off. What happened, AK?
You're
Is
not
Glenn,
aware of
is
those
Glenn
things.
pissing you off?
A little bit. I think it's
Okay.
important to add, if you're going to actually do, be media, right? You're gonna videotape this place, then actually be media. Be respectful. Be courteous. Because I can tell you this, anyone trying to do any sort of real media coverage, they don't go in acting like asshats. Because guess what? They don't get the story.
No. And anytime the public's there, if the public says, "Hey, look, can you make sure I'm not on your newscast?" Yeah, sure, we'll blur you out, sir or ma'am. Do they have to? Absolutely not. Not if they're in a public setting. But do they do it anyway? Yes. Why? Because they care about their audience. They care about the public. They actually have morals. They have,
Exactly.
all that stuff.
You get added them out. Not a big
Auditors,
deal.
a lot of auditors and a lot of cop watchers do. I'm not going to say not all of them did. There's some that will. Unless, of course, they know that person or someone around them knows that person, then they won't put them on camera because then all of a sudden morals and respect come into play. They don't tell their friend, "You're in public, dude. I can do whatever I want." They're like, "Dude, I don't want to be off camera." "All right, bro, I got you." Or, "Okay, chick, I got you," whatever, No. They don't do that shit unless they don't know that person. No connection with them. It's ridiculous.
And this is Washington, where YouTubers can't be media.
Absolutely.
And this kind of behavior is exactly why.
In that case, only they can't be media when it comes to requesting doing their FOIA requests. That's all that has covered so far, but it has a potential to bleed over into further defining across the board.
Okay.
Clicks and views, like, share, subscribe, hit the yep. Absolutely, that's what Glenn's all about.
Well, I mean, kind of a low life move, don't you think?
Yes, I think it's a low life move to be filming people when they're trying to go about their normal business.
Right.
So Glenn is talking about a low life move. He goes and challenges police officers. He just gets done filming a jumper. He's all over the police and using racist terms and all this stuff, but none of that is low life. No, this guy telling him to go fuck himself is the lowest of the low.
He's happy to come across a fatality accident that he can film.
Absolutely, but that's not low life material at all.
No, not at all.
It is people like this idiot who are making it harder for people who really want to be journalists and independent. Because of their actions like this.
A majority of your 1A auditors and cop watchers are actually hurting their cause more than they're helping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Absolutely.
just saying, if dude was in my state, I'd tase him.
And
And I wouldn't even need the $100, JMC.
Yeah,
I'd just do it for fun.
For real. I'd tase him right in his ass.
I have such a pretty taser too. It would be so emasculating to be tased by a teal taser.
It would.
By a woman who stands 5'2" and 107 pounds.
If Glenn came up into your neighborhood, just cover him in honey and salmon juice, and then send him into the
I'm gonna
forest.
tell him to run from there.
No, it's
Yeah.
time to do a trade. Yeah. Let the bears
Oh,
deal with them.
It's on my bucket list to throat punch them.
Gerg, what's up, Gerg? Let's continue this. So everyone that's just coming in, we're taking a look at this is Glenn Serio out in the USA, and he's been in this post office, and he just got told to go fuck himself by this guy, and we're seeing Glenn be pretty much Glenn in this video.
Crying about it's not going to do anything. If you don't like it, go to another post office.
Dude.
We're in a federal building, public property.
How about if I just pummel you?
Well, it's my right to record in public. If you don't like it, that's your opinion, right?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Doesn't this idiot have a whole
film his own
Facebook
public
group?
beating.
Yes.
I have a question. Doesn't he have a whole Facebook group that hates him?
Yeah, Glenn Serio is a dick. That is a Facebook group that completely hates him.
I mean,
ask Dutch about that one. Yeah.
And there's a subgroup of Glenn Serio has no dick.
So he said, I don't like his style, but you can't demonstrate rights if you let others tell you what to do. You can't. No, I'm with you on that. However, like, this audit isn't one of his worst, but at the same time, you haven't been watching him as long as we have. So I think, and you haven't seen some of the things he says, some of the things he does, and just how wretched and foul he is. So I think that has really painted a different picture in most of our minds as to you just coming in and seeing him.
If he actually came from truth, I would say that he's disgusting, but at least he
if he didn't
he knows what he's
startle.
talking about.
Agreed.
But if he didn't start out all of it and agitate the situations, then maybe yes.
And he's wrong damn near everything he spouts about the law.
Mm-hmm.
Like he thinks a civil case is going to end up getting a cop thrown in jail.
You just subbed to Glenn Serio today. Why? What? All right, question. If you don't like his style, Big Shitty, why would you sub to him? That makes absolutely no fucking sense, to me at least. You don't like his style. Are you like of the opinion just because you didn't like one, you might like another one? I mean, what did you think about his latest video filming the jumper? I mean, that's pretty fucking foul, don't you think? Would you go and do that? I would hope not. Regardless if it's in public or not.
Don't take your law facts from YouTube. Go research it yourself. Seriously, stop doing that.
Or from Black's Law Dictionary.
I have to have permission from the postmaster. Well, I'm willing to challenge you. Why don't you call the postmaster and bring him here? Why would?
See, at this point, he is causing a major distraction. He should have. They can make him leave at this point. They're just. And again, I think a lot of the issue here is they don't want to do the wrong thing because they got a camera on their face. I think that really it limits what they think that they can do because they don't want to be on camera doing the wrong thing, get fired, or worse, you know?
I think it'd be hilarious if the post office start doing Walmart's policy and you get trespass from one post office or trespass from all of them.
I don't know if they could do that, though. Could they? I mean...
Why not? You have other options than going to the post office to get transactions done.
True, you can do it online.
Yeah, I guess you can do UPS and stuff like that. I guess.
And when you're trespass from a courthouse, you can go to the courthouse, but you have to have permission to go each time.
Okay.
Bring them here. If you're so concerned, you can bring them here. I'm recording in public per subsection photographs and news per.
So May had a question. Why do auditors only protect our rights in a nice, safe majority white areas mainly?
That's a good question.
It is a good question, and I
Yeah.
honestly don't know the answer to that. I
Is
have a
there-
theory. I have a theory,
Go ahead, Kenny.
and I guess that theory would be it's probably this. It's a safer area to do. I'm that's the only thing I got. It's a safer area for them to do. But again, that's just a theory.
What's up, guys?
And
Hi,
the
Greg.
cop watchers will go into some shadier areas, but the auditors pretty much stay in the safe zones.
Mm-hmm.
The
Absolutely.
theory I've heard is that the reason why is because the money is there, right? So originally pointing out where money was being spent and all these different things was what
Are you?
brought them to the nicer areas, right? Because that's where money is being put into, is these nicer things.
Yeah, but it's not coming out of the taxpayer budget. So what difference does it make?
So, Big Shitty, you're trespassed from every single post office. You can't go to a post office without permission. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't.
I've never
So
heard of
apparently
that
can
before.
be. Apparently has been done, Hank.
Okay, I'd like to see more of it. Because
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
What did I gotta know what happened? How did that work out? How did you end up being trespassed from like every post office? That is interesting. I bet you that's a story.
was he into nude filming or something? Or I don't know.
That's not. So you're trespassed from a post office then? Not every post office, but a post office. Okay.
I don't think they can do that.
I didn't think they could either. I mean, I knew they could trespass you,
No.
but I didn't know they could keep you out of it. That's new. I mean, I guess if they could trespass you, why couldn't they? Right? I mean,
Yeah.
What is that is a trespass notice is telling you come back on the property. You are breaking the law.
And you can be arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
yeah. Well, there you go. No, it makes sense now as you think about it, but just
Purpose is an advertisement. So this is poster 7 right here on the wall. You've even highlighted it yourself. Photographs for news purposes and advertisement, commercial purposes. I am filming.
What does it say about it? You're not reading it.
I just read it to you.
yeah. Again, he read the first part. He read the first part.
And she pointed it out to him that he's being a dick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how he
And it's
handles that.
highlighted too. I love it.
I know.
Who do you work for?
That's private.
That's private.
That's private.
So basically, somebody asks who you work for, you can't tell them?
I don't disclose my employer. Yeah, I don't disclose my employer,
Disclose my
unfortunately.
employer.
Because he has no employer.
It's welfare. Yeah.
So you can come here and film people, but you can't tell that that you hey, you're filming it for?
I can. I don't want to. I don't like you. We've already started off on a bad angle,
You're an idiot.
and I think you're just,
He's just met Glenn, but he knows him so well.
You confronted me in a more respectful way.
I
I,
like
would
this
talk to
guy.
you like a normal person. But
No, you wouldn't, Glenn. You wouldn't tell anyone any information. Everyone is. This guy, of course, has approached you just because he's seen what you've done throughout the whole time, and so that's why he's approaching you the way he is. But no, even if he would have approached you like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" No, I'm still not going to tell you anything. He wouldn't say shit. Don't fucking lie, Glenn.
Yeah.
I have no.
Hey, I gotta take my dog out. I'll be back.
All right.
Is that
I like
a
you.
euphemism for something?
He's actually standing here begging to go out. So no, it's not a euphemism.
Well,
they gotta go,
that's
they
their
gotta go.
opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Well, I'll be putting it on YouTube or TikTok or whatever.
TikTok.
You can hope for a lot of things. You can hope for $1 million.
I don't have to hope for that, but
Okay. Sure looks like you got it, huh?
Never judge a man's wealth by his dress.
He's probably a CEO, for real.
The only multimillionaire I know personally dresses like that 9 times out of 10 when he's out in public.
Oh, 'cause it's comfortable. They don't care. It's not about. They don't have to dress to the nines all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the way that is.
He drives a nice car, but it's not anything flashy. He just dresses normal, acts normal.
It's not wrong with that.
No.
Okay. Thank you, my friend.
Make me TikTok famous.
Good luck. Good luck with your rap-ridden shirt.
Alright, you fat fuck.
Look at you, fucking.
See, you're disrespecting the customers when they come in.
He-
And you're calling them.
No, he did.
It doesn't see. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter who started it. You continued it, and now you have to leave. That's just it. That's just it. It doesn't matter who started it. You continued it. That's the point. I don't understand why he thinks in his mind, because he started it, I can say whatever I want back, and you can't make me leave still. So blah blah blah. No, it's not how it works. Whenever there's a fight, the police will arrest both parties. Doesn't matter who started the shit. In school, if you fought with a kid, did the kid that start the fight is the only one that got suspended? No, it was both parties.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way that shit is.
I have it on video. Everything is on video. So if you'd like to call the police,
We don't care about doing that.
Okay.
All I'm
And the
asking
real
is,
journalist
if you
just
report
keeps their mouth
video,
shut
right,
and
let them
films.
know why you're recording.
that's
Well,
not true.
They would have
We're
had
in a public
permission.
facility.
You are very
If he had
fortunate
permission.
in the United States.
Yeah.
I'm not very fortunate. I'm born in this country. I'm not fortunate. This is my country. I protect it.
No, you
Holy
don't.
shit.
No,
You
you
just
don't.
did not say that.
No, you don't, Glenn.
All right, guys. So give me a 1 if you feel so much better that Glenn is protecting this country. And then give me a 2 if you just think that he's an absolute joke.
2.
2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with 2 as well. That was he's just an idiot.
Just, no.
Kirk forehead. All right, so Big Shitty gave it a 1.5, and we got a shitload of 2s now. Well, no one's completely sure is happy that, and then Robert Casa with a 6.66. Yep, that's what I figured. No one's. $2.9, Vlad.
2.9.
Yeah, okay, extortion watchers, you are just lying right now. You just want to put that because I said there were no 1s.
Oh,
That's something Hornet would do.
right. Hornet, are you there?
Or Doofy, yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right, so let's see what else we got here. I think that probably be it.
Okay, so I could rent one today?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he goes and asks to rent a fucking, like he had business there or something. All right, so what did you guys think of that?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And
I
they
came here late, but it's Glenn, so enough said.
And all these frauditors talk about respect. They want people to bend over and kiss their. That's not respect.
A lot of times that's what a lot of them do. Not all of them, but some of them do think that
True.
way, and it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
they want justification for what?
Doing
What they're
nothing and
doing
making
is-
yourself look like an asshole.
Yeah, what they're doing is wrong, so trying to get justification for doing this is morally inept.
Yeah, a lot. I'm with you, Big Shit. I think most of them do have bad tactics, and a lot of them cherry pick the laws, cherry pick, different things, and they weaponize the camera. They weaponize their phone. They weaponize all of this. And how many times have we seen an auditor try and pull a camera just in an everyday situation, hoping that their shiny camera is going to grant them extra rights? Like they bitch about the cops, that think their badge is going to grant them extra rights. They do the same sort of things, use the same sort of tactics. Again, not all auditors, but some of them do.
A good majority of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and that's only from what you've seen. I've heard that there are some good auditors out there, but I've actually heard some new ones that I've never even heard of before that I'm gonna have to check out to see exactly how they are, because one person's definition of a good auditor might not be my definition of a good auditor, just like my definition of a good auditor might not be Greg's definition of a good auditor.
It's subjective. Yeah.
Exactly.
My pizza's almost here. I'll be right back.
All right.
Is that a euphemism, Hank?
Well, yes, it is. I'm letting the dogs out.
Leave my poor old dog alone.
An example of a good auditor, I like Utah Cop Watch. I think he does a good job, though I guess he's more of a cop watcher than an auditor, but he has done audits before. Who else is pretty decent?
I've heard Laura Shark is good.
I've heard it. From what I've seen, she's all right, but there's one person she hangs out with that I don't like. Not Tom Zebra, the other dude. Oh shit! What is the other dude's name that she hangs out with all the time? It's Laura Shark, Tom Zebra, and Rock. Fuck, I can't think of the dude's name, but anyway, he's a piece of shit.
But you will.
I can't think of it right now. I will later, but yeah, he's an absolute piece of shit.
What about innocent auditor?
Yeah.
He's gotten better. He's still not that great, but he's gotten better for sure. He's definitely gotten better because he's been hanging out with Utah Cop Watch.
Well, Glenn got better when he was hanging out with
Nancy Nathaniel. Yeah.
Yep.
He did. That's true. So I mean, there's a few that aren't horrible. They still have their moments, though. I mean, just like they're human. Not everything's going to be perfect. Every situation is different, and all that good stuff. All right, so now we're going to take a look at Morris Knowledge TV. This video is entitled "Bias Policing in America." Scenario: White man sees demons, assaults black man, does not go to jail. Okay.
YouTube, we're signing back on. We want to get his reasoning to why he attacked the security guard.
All right, we'll do that next, Big Shitty.
He said he thought the security guard was a demon and the security guard is black. He says he thought the security guard was a demon. That's racist bullshit.
Or could it just be that he's fucking crazy?
Yeah, I'm mentally ill.
I'm gonna go with crazy here.
Yeah, he has some mental issues, and that's probably the best solution, the best answer. It has nothing to do with the race thing. I mean, maybe it does, maybe, but I mean, we can't really judge that based off of just this, So it must be a Nike outlet or something.
It's definitely a Nike store, yeah.
Well, see, now as you can tell, the officer is asking, mental health type questions. So I think it's safe to say that that's probably what's going on here.
Female intervention officer. It does make sense.
Thank you, AZ, for the super chat, sir. Or ma'am.
It looks like Austin.
He said he is the reincarnation of God.
Nope.
I don't see the type of questions that she's asking. I'm not thinking they're just going to let him go.
No.
If he's not arrested, he's probably going to go to like some psych hold or mental hospital or something. They're not just going to let him go.
Yeah, he's
No.
going to a psych ward.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like eval. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah. I'm actually a little bit more worried for her. She's close.
He's cuffed.
Is he coming back? Okay, you know, he's not going to jail.
Oh my god.
His purpose was to attack her. Yeah,
there's a mental state
there's
that's
a mental
associated
state. And
Unbelievable. They say this guy's not going to
my
jail.
opinion is that he needs to go to the hospital and
Wait,
get
what?
some treatment from some doctors.
So white people can attack people and not go to jail.
That is one hell of a twisting of statements right there. I mean, wow.
What?
You completely twisted what just happened. You twisted facts in that one. Completely. Wow.
Why? That makes no sense. Yeah.
Hey, Rick, are you driving a car? I have a truck somewhere.
Oh,
They're
Portland.
saying that this guy won't be going to jail, even though he attacked the security guard.
That
That was
figures.
black.
Hey, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hear me out. I think the hospital is going to because you're dealing with something like this that is causing you to act out and harm other people, not harm people.
When you're done, can I have a word with you, officer?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry?
So I'm doing a piece. So if I heard this correctly, this guy won't be going to jail even though he attacked my friend, which is the security guard.
Well, there's a couple different levels of things that are going to take place here. He has a couple mental health issues that we need to deal with as well. Doesn't mean that he's not going to jail. Doesn't mean that he's not going to be arrested, and it doesn't mean that he's not going to be charged.
Well,
but we have to deal with a couple things first, and we need your friend, if that's your friend, to come out here.
he
so
had
we can talk to them.
he had stuff in his eyes, but
I get it.
she clearly said on this video that he won't be going to jail.
Directly, right this second, I would say that he needs to go to the hospital first. If you put someone crazy in jail,
They put black people in jail all the time, though.
See, here's the thing. I think this is a good thing. We're starting to see law enforcement handle the mentally ill better than they have in the past. Instead of just throwing them in jail and not helping them and preventing situations like this from happening again, they're taken to a hospital first, probably get him on some meds, and then decide what they're going to do from then and there. That is the best. This is the best case scenario for this type of situation. But of course, he's going to turn it into some racist crap, which is not the case at all. And yeah, the officer did a great job. He
doing their best. Yeah.
Explained the situation.
Well,
Yo. Yeah. Hey, Rick.
Yeah, I was trying to copy the Gypsy Knights to that 3i thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get it. It's basically the same kind of thing that's on top of the dollar bill.
Okay.
Right? It's the three eyes.
Yeah.
It's a religious talisman or something.
Okay.
I was just trying to figure something out.
Here's my friend right here.
Yeah.
true, exactly. Very true.
Oh, he's gonna stick his nose in.
No, I don't. I think it's a mental health thing. Yeah. He's very, I mean, he's very articulate and I can understand him, but the things he's saying are just
Not for anything, but I think that female cop could probably bench a tank. That's one big female officer.
Hold on. We're trying to hear what they're saying here. Trying to hear the
sorry.
conversation.
Sure, man.
Last conversation, was he not? Hold on. I mean, he said the rapture was coming, and I kind of fed the rapture. Yeah, and I kind of fed into his delusion, which I really shouldn't have.
Oh.
And so.
What'd you say?
I was just like, I'm dead, or something like that. What did I say? I have no idea. I said, I'm gone. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. What's your lesson?
Okay, so I'm assuming the guy in the green is the security personnel, I guess. I'm assuming. And because she's talking to him about what's going on, and he doesn't seem very pissed off that he's not going to jail right away. The only person pissed off is our buddy, the legal guy. He's the only one that's really pissed off in this whole situation. Everyone else is like, okay, we get it. Dude's crazy, or he's got some mental health issues, so we're gonna, take him to the hospital first, and then if you want to press charges, we'll make sure we get that done. But we're still going to do it. We're going to do it this way just to see if we can help him so we can avoid situations like this, not only in the future, but also in the jail as well. So what do you guys thinking so far? Not all at once now.
Well,
I don't see anything
think-
wrong with how the officers are handling it.
Not at all.
No, the orange guy is being the black version of Glenn Serio.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Pretty simple so far. Yeah.
And the only person on the planet throwing the race card out more than Omaha.
Yeah, him and Omaha, man, they did a video together, man. I'd be interested to see who would be the bigger victim, him or Omaha, if they did a video together.
Victim bingo.
Yep.
We're good. He's fucking with me. Yeah, he's fucking with me.
I don't know what point I'm in. It's probably about us.
Yeah, he knows what's up already. He watches my YouTube channel. We'll continue.
Your first name is Heisler. And your date of birth.
That's all right. So let's go over to Big Shitty wanted us to do one of his. So we have a request from an auditor to check out his channel, and I guess if we end up ripping him a new asshole, guess he's okay with it.
We shall be objective as always.
All right, let's see. First, let's go to its about section. And what's it say? Just big shitty cop watch. Okay. All right, let's see.
So you going to the big shitty page for this?
Yep. All right, so this is Brad, you fool. This is from 5 months ago, it looks like.
So this is March 12th, 4:50 p.m. I have a question about this trespass order. I need to come in here and speak to the state's attorney. And people are telling me that's where I need to go. Speak to the state's attorney. Either that or the sheriff. Or the
Watch a video with a red book.
The last time I spoke with it.
All right, hold on. Watch a video with a red book in the... Okay, let's do that. Does anyone see a red book?
No.
You mean the red sign? Did somebody like turn the volume down? Because I can hear myself. I've got an echo going. Red book on top. This one? Looks like a red... No, it was either a fire extinguisher or a red book. That's the only thing I see, a red book.
Well, you said the second one most recent, so.
So it's most recent? So
yeah,
this
he
one,
said
then.
second most recent.
All right, so this is it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I already dislike this.
2004. But actually, this is kind of a bad time. Can you call me back in maybe like 10 minutes? About 10 minutes will be fine. All right, thank you.
Is there a specific spot? Because that's like an 8-hour fucking video, man. I'm not going to watch an 8-hour video. Yeah. So is there a quicker one? Because I don't want to watch an 8-hour video, and I'm not sure exactly what exactly you wanted us to, what part you were referring to. No, we can't. I'd have to go and watch it and get the basic gist of the video, and I don't have the time to do that right now, obviously. So we'll go to one that's quicker because I can't do an 8-hour video. How about we'll do?
That was one big shitty video.
It's a long ass video. All right, so apparently he doesn't like South Dakota. All right, so here we go. So here's where he's getting kicked out of City Hall.
City Hall, Rapid City, South Dakota. I am not trespassed. Not yet.
All right, here we go.
Hi, I need to view some maps for property lines. I think they're called GIS maps.
GIS department's on the second floor.
In the hall, second floor. Thank you.
All right, so it's a full story. All right, well, I'll watch it and condense it and all that. Just 8 hours is too fucking long. Had to be like a 50-part. It had to be a 50-part like expose on it or something. Yes, Rube. I try and stay away from Furry's garbage because it's all horrible.
Garbage.
Yeah. No, we want to be entertained, Hornet, so we're not going to watch one of your videos. I kid. Hey, Kimbles.
Hi.
Hi, excuse me, our office closes at 3:30. I need to lock up.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right. It is 3:50.
So they're closing a little early. Because apparently not a whole lot happens.
This is an employee only area down here.
I'm sorry, what?
This is an employee only area.
Where's the sign at that says that?
No particular.
You need to meet somebody back here?
Yeah, I was looking for a business card for the GIS, but they said they're closed.
Yeah, they are.
What time do they close?
Usually around 3:30 or 4.
Oh, do they have a business card or something that says their hours of operations so I don't drive out here for no reason next time?
Business cards won't say hours of operation.
Oh,
So
that's something that would be included
we're
on
short
the
on
business card.
staff.
I'm gonna be real with you, Big Shady. I don't know too many business cards that have hours of operation on them. Maybe there might be a few, but for the most part, they usually don't. Usually, you can call them, and then usually within their opening spiel, it'll let you know their hours of operation. But I've never seen too many on a business card. Have you guys?
No.
Not really. No.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a few, maybe, but for the most part, no.
And just just one auto detailing place. That's the only one that actually gave me hours. Other than that, it's just a phone number.
Yeah, that's usually what it is.
I mean, the one's out to training, and then they come in earlier and leave.
There's business cards right there on the desk if you wouldn't mind grabbing me some.
Yeah, I've seen some too, but for the most
Somebody
part,
just
they
walked
don't.
in there, the door's unlocked. Well, it was anyway. But to see the business cards right there, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I just need to speak with them. That's what I came here for.
You have some city business to conduct in GIS?
Yeah. What time do they close?
They're closing right now.
Oh, okay.
What's your business?
Well, I was here 10 minutes ago.
Can we help you with something else?
I just need the business cards right there. I need to
That's the
speak
city
with
business.
GIS. Yeah.
Why do you need to speak with them now?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Come on and
Oh
leave the
my
building.
God.
Then you gotta go.
What for?
Because look you're bothering the employees here, disrupting.
All I want is the business card.
You don't have a reason to go in there for a business card.
I need to.
The door is
I have
closed.
business with them.
The door.
I was in there and they kicked me out.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't know. You tell me.
Come on, let's leave the building.
Who are you?
I'm the mayor.
Okay. What's your name, Mayor?
My name is Steve Allender. Now, get to marching, Brian. Let's go. Come on, walk out.
Yeah.
They could have easily have just went in there and got him a business card. I mean, let's be real about that. Um, I don't know if for sure it was an employee only. I mean, the mayor doesn't seem to think it's an. I don't know. Someone said it was employee only, but I mean, with the GIS office there, and you see people out in the front. I don't know if that's an employee or not, but
Or is this the first time they've had to deal with him?
it does sound like it. I mean, the mayor said, it sounded like he's called him by name. Seemed like it to me.
Yeah.
So I highly doubt this is the first time they've dealt with him. Like
Really, the point is, it's like you have a cell phone, you're recording me, you have Google. Google it.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I mean, it could have been easily resolved by just going into GIS. Hey, do you have a business card for this gentleman?
True.
Probably would have left. And
Well, the
it would have
door
been
was locked.
Well, the mayor could have knocked on there. If she was still in there.
I mean, he could have knocked on there.
He could.
And
No,
asked for it.
he absolutely. He could have done it too.
He could have.
Denise, say what's up going on.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you. All right, so let's continue this.
So he's pretty accomplished at getting kicked out of buildings.
It seems that way.
Sir, how you doing? Good yourself? Good. You're just leaving?
So why am I leaving?
You're leaving because you're bothering the staff.
I am bothering the staff. For what? Business card?
When you have legitimate city business to conduct, come back here and we'll help you.
That's why I was here, for legitimate business. I didn't go talk to them for no reason. I went over there specifically for a reason. I asked them where I could find them, and that's where I went straight up to them.
Brian, it's closed.
At what time?
What time is it?
I don't know.
It's after 4 o'clock. They closed at 4 o'clock.
I was there before 4 o'clock.
Get to moving.
Real polite around here.
Now, she might have been on a call. I mean, we don't know. Personally, we don't know exactly what she was doing, but it was, you arrived about 10 minutes before they were closed, right? You looked at your phone and said 3:50, so about 10 minutes before they closed. She could have been doing something important, like it was going to take her the last 10 minutes. My question to you is, why wouldn't you ask for a business card? Or did he? Did he ask for a business card? Did he ask her?
I did not hear him.
I don't think he did either. So why didn't you ask her for a business card? Or why didn't you knock on the door and try and get a business card? You didn't seem too interested in getting one from her. And also, why not go to the front desk and see if maybe they have one for her, or they could tell you the hours? I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I'm sure there's an information desk somewhere there, right? Most places like this do have them.
Absolutely.
So why wouldn't you go there? I'm sure they have business cards, phone numbers, all that good stuff at the information desk. Instead, after you got done with that, you decided to, well, I'm just going to keep going and filming and going down these places. And they already know you there, so obviously there's been some interactions, something happening. I haven't seen a whole lot of your videos, so I'm not going to assume anything, but they know you somehow, and they don't seem to be very happy that you're there. So, and just based off of some of the titles you have in some of your videos, I can see you probably haven't had a good interaction with them. That's just what I'm thinking. Hey, AK, welcome back.
I mean, I'm not trying to give like any substance, like defend him in White Knight for him, but it seemed like he went there and yeah, he was kind of looking, maybe trying to find somebody that could help him.
Mm-hmm.
And he did find somebody not wanting to help him. So yeah, there might be some background to that, but it would have been easily accomplished to just go get this dude a card.
No, I agree. The mayor could have easily have knocked on that door, got him the car, and it would have been all taken care of. But I mean, let's be real here. I mean, from what we know, I can't say particularly from Big Shitty himself, but normally in these situations, when you see an auditor or a cop watch or whatever, they get the information that they need. They say they'd leave after that, but do they ever really leave? No, they don't. They use that to get the information they need. Then they're like, "Well, I'm free to stay. I'm free to go." They'll do that sort of thing, right? And
oh God,
so
I hate that phrase.
They don't necessarily leave when they say they're going to because they feel they have to prove a point. You know what I mean?
I get it. I just
But I mean,
think
again,
that
he's right.
Interactions as a public official, right? If I had heard, like, if my mayor, I don't care if there's bad beef or not, act in a professional manner, and that didn't seem very professional to me. That seemed like somebody who was agitated.
No, I agree. I totally agree. I honestly believe the mayor should have went in there and at least got him a card, took him to the information desk to get a card, get the hours and all that. He wasn't very cordial. Of course, we don't know the reason why. We're not sure on any of the past interactions with them.
It just seems to me that he's known to be a pain in the ass there. That's just seems to be the way he's getting treated. And he's got his own text has said he's been kicked out of multiple buildings, so he could be very well known throughout the town for his shenanigans.
I'm gonna have to
said he
agree
got
with
arrested too. Yeah.
And no, that's true.
Got arrested too.
That's the thing. I'd have to watch the full story, but I mean, as of right now, I'm with you. I think the mayor really should have got you a business card. I mean, he could have been a lot more cordial with you. That's for damn sure. But the thing is, we don't know why he wasn't cordial with you. I mean, there could be a history there. We don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go watch that whole, I guess, at least skim through it and find out the whole story about what happened there and I guess a history there.
Mayor could be an asshole like the mayor in my town.
Yeah, some mayors are just assholes. That's just it. I mean, he might just be a straight up asshole. I mean, it's very much. It could be very much the case. All right, so let's see.
I mean, our mayor was an asshole before he became mayor, and it just got worse after he became mayor.
Absolutely. I mean, he might just be a really bad politician. We just really don't know without knowing. You know, we'd have to. Again, this is just part of the video. And we can only judge it off of what we're seeing here. We don't know the full story. I guess we'll take a look at that. I'll condense the 8-hour video into the key points, and I'll be fair with you when I do that, no problem. And if you want to come up and discuss it, you're more than welcome to do that as well, so we can get your take on it. More than willing to do that. I'm more than fair when it comes to that sort of thing. But just based off of this alone, yeah, I think you should have been able to at least get a freaking card. I don't know why she decided to close it up 10 minutes prior. No clue. That was a little, I don't know, not that odd.
Could have been a weekend, could have been a holiday. You don't know.
I've seen places do things like that before. Does it make it right? No. But I mean, it's not unheard of,
She could have had a family thing going on that she had to close early.
We just really don't know.
Hold up. No. No, I agree with Kenny's comment that it isn't right.
Yeah.
I don't care what your excuse is. You get paid to be somewhere for a certain amount of time. You need to fucking be there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just an adult thought process. It doesn't matter what job you have. You get paid to do something. You should be doing it.
Oh, I understand that, but it happens a lot.
Oh, and we should be holding more people accountable for that kind of thing, especially when it comes into these government offices. Because you never know. Somebody might have got off at 3:30 and was like, all right, I got just enough time. I'm going to make it there. And it's closed down. Maybe only a couple minutes early. But you don't know if maybe that guy had to take an extra hour and a half off work to be there to do what they needed to do. And you decided to close early.
I mean, think about this also. How many times, I know this has happened to me quite a few times, that you go to a store right when they're supposed to open, but then they're like 10, 20, half hour late. I get pissed off at that because like,
Right.
no, you're supposed to be open during this amount of time. I took off time so I could be here and stuff like this. So I get where AK's coming from with that, which is why I think it's not right. It might be 10 minutes, but I mean that you might be a couple minutes late. But I mean, she would have been late. He would have got that card. He would say, "Hey, look, I'm about to close. What can I do for you, real quick?" She could have answered the question real quick, right? Or gave him the card or whatever, and say, "Come back later when I have a little bit more time because I'm getting ready to close up. Can't really, give you the time you
That
need
would have
right now." That would have been
that
great.
would have been the appropriate answer.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
I know plenty of government offices that they might close at 4 o'clock, but they don't take any new business after 3:45.
That's a good point.
Which
Some
is
places
fine,
like that.
but you can go, okay, hey, here's a card, or hey, we're not taking any more business. None of that. Not close your doors early.
And
I
I'm
mean,
not
even at our
disagreeing with you, AK.
Oh, I'm sorry if I sound
agree with
really
you.
passionate and mad. I'm not mad. I'm just passionate.
I'm not either.
I agree with you.
I'm not
But it does
trying to knock you,
unfortunately
AK.
happen.
Yeah.
No,
And I get it. It can, but it's something I think when it comes to certain things, just like, okay, put
Like
this in
medical
perspective.
appointments.
All right, you have EMS and shift changes at a certain time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have somebody who decides they want to leave early. Okay, well, if you want to leave early, then your next person coming in needs to cover that, right?
Mm-hmm.
In this situation, there's nobody to cover it. You have to. You said that you were going to take this job, and I just think in this situation, it could have been handled a lot better by almost everybody involved.
Yeah,
that is true, but it's also true that we don't know the history. This guy could have been in there several times being a complete dick flute, and they're tired of putting up with this shit.
He could have been trespassed 10 times. We don't know.
Why they called the cop? The cop was who called the cops? There was a cop there, but I'm assuming that was just security that's in the building. I'm assuming they recognize you because they saw the mayor talking to someone, and I'm assuming that's why they showed up right there.
Right.
Oh no, we have to finish watching the video. Go ahead.
Matter of respect, I'm not going to talk about what my job is, because what I do outside of in my personal life, I'm sorry, it's none of your business.
Hey, cat girl. Okay, so let's continue to see exactly how this ends.
Totally respect it, AK. I don't want people to know everything about me either.
I mean, that's the one that started it all.
There's the information desk.
Wonderful point, Julie. You could have.
I guess I have no business here because he says so.
He called you by name, dumbass.
Okay, so it looks like that's just the end of that. Okay, so yeah, it's hard to really gather anything just based off of that video alone. It really is, because we just don't know why there's this issue with you. We don't know her circumstances, why she decided to close it up for that 10 minutes early. I mean, there's people in chat that are saying it could be an emergency. It really could. We really honestly don't know why it was closed early. She could have just got some really bad news. We just really don't know.
That's a possibility.
I agree.
So many variables.
There really are. But at the same time, I think for her, closing it 10 minutes early, fine. I'm not saying that she did anything wrong there, because, again, I don't know the circumstances. But, however, the mayor could have easily knocked on the door and got a card. Or said, why don't you go down to the front desk? They'll get you the card. They get you the hours. Or go down, take him down to the front desk and say, hey, do you know
here, I'll write it down for you on the back
whatever.
of the card.
Well, and in a lot of the offices around here, they have cards on their door. You know, if that's an issue they're running into, that's something they could easily do. I am not saying that this person is completely in the wrong for shutting down 10 minutes early. God, no, things can happen. What I think was a little more concerning was the fact that the mayor wouldn't give him a card.
That's
I'm
my
not mad
issue.
at the I'm not
Yeah.
mad at the person for
I see
closing
that.
down.
That's my issue.
Yeah.
My issue's with the mayor.
The way the mayor acted was uncalled for.
Yeah.
Hey, cat girl.
Hey.
There are many
Yeah, the-
situations that could be. We don't know what the history is. We don't know everything concerning this. So, I mean, it's really hard to tell off of one video.
Yeah, I don't think we should really take that by that one deal. I think if we investigate his videos, we need to see why exactly the mayor being hostile to him, because he very well could have been there before done something to piss off everyone.
I agree.
I
He might
don't
have a
think we
habit
should.
of.
I don't think we should like the whole situation by that one video alone.
He might have a
'Cause-
habit of coming into office right as they're trying to close, and then
Yeah. Yeah, because
getting an
there are
endless loop
people.
of questions to keep them
Yeah,
I
because
think the mayor could have certainly given them a card.
Right, well, yeah, I agree. The mayor could handle it better, but like I said, we don't know what happened before. I think that's the main problem here. And yeah, there's some people that will go to business that they see men before it close and does dark crouch to keep them open longer.
And also, here's the thing. Also, I think that this is citywide, this is statewide, everywhere. Most government, whether state or local government,
They could have gotten a card.
9 to 5 is usually the times that they do. And most places, 4 p.m. is usually when a lot of the public service state agencies usually shut down. I mean, that's just, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's almost every state is like that. Maybe
It's very
4:30.
normal.
4:30, 4:45.
Yeah.
So normal.
Yeah. Then it's
You
all
know-
computer
public
work,
offices
billing,
open.
paperwork. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that mayor knew the guy for a name, I think that would clear sign to me that they probably had multiple counters before. Cause usually when a mayor or officer everything or call it by first name, that when you had done something to really pit them off at some point.
Hey, Morgan. So Ken says some say open to 7 some days for them. Well, that's good. Not here, man.
Wow.
Everything shuts down about 4 or 5, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm not even mad about the closing. Like, I think if you're gonna close your door early, that is absolutely fine. Maybe have like your number up or something on the door, and there probably was. Sure, if you probably went and looked in like the common area of there probably was. So complaining about it just kind of made a scene out of it.
Well, that's what the information desk is about.
Yeah,
But
I
the mayor.
Sorry.
The mayor didn't have the right to, act the way it did. Doesn't matter if you have past experience or not. You're supposed to be a public figure, act as such.
Yeah, I can see your argument. I think he could handle this way then better. And the cool thing to me, I don't think really it was a problem because we don't know what happened called that way to shut down early. There could be family emergency or something that he had no choice but to leave early. That it happens sometimes. Some things are out of your control.
Just one other thing, with the amount of times he's been in there, he knows what the operating hours are. And if you have noticed that there is a method of operation with auditors that they go in around 3 o'clock, 3:30, knowing full well that those are the times they close. So, that's bullshit as well. He knew what time they were closing and he deliberately went there at that time in the afternoon.
It really, I mean, at that point, when you're dealing with local government, state things, usually 4 or 5-ish. In most instances, that's when they close, right? So you would know at least around what time you're at. If you got there, let's say at 3:45, maybe, and honestly, maybe that's why he wasn't so upset about that situation, because he's like, well, okay, they're closed, which is why he just wanted a card, right? Because he realized, okay, it was probably a little late. I don't know why. Why didn't you go to the information to see if they had a card for you? I'm just curious. If you're still in chat. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I would be interested in knowing that.
Because I mean, you're right there. You're right there. You saw it. You could have just went and found out.
And what magical
I mean,
powers
don't they?
does that card
Do
hold?
you? Does everybody else have like a board that has like what room these people are in, and then like the number?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he could easily found the information online, honestly. I mean, I'm sure that's how he found out where they were. Why not look at their hours of operation then?
The other thing is looking at those GIS maps takes a fair while as well. So you wouldn't have had the time to look at them. It would have been easier for you just to pull them up on your own computer at home and look at them that way. There was no need for you to go in there and do it. It was just an excuse to basically, fuck around with them, which is what you tried to do, and you got chucked out as usual.
And pulling those images and all is more than 10 minutes worth of work, so that would cause them to be there late if they're closing at 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's why most of the government offices around here, they close to the public 15 minutes to a half hour before they actually close.
Correct.
Okay,
Some of
so
them even more than that.
So I think he's saying we skipped the part where he asked where they were. So he did ask them where they were, and I guess he might have asked for the hours then. Okay, fair enough. Then you probably looked at your time, saw. But also, I think the point is you were going for a GIS survey. To go for a GIS survey even 15 minutes before they close, you're probably not going to get a whole lot of information out of them since they're closing at 4. They're like, why don't you come back at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. tomorrow or whatever, which she could have said easily. But she didn't for whatever reason. But yeah, I think you weren't really going to get much accomplished, even if it was 3:30.
Yeah, he said gone there a few hours early to get some time to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. We're going to look at another one here. Let's see. We'll look at, you said Arizona one. Which Arizona one? All right, let's check out this one.
Sorry, good morning, panel. Good morning, chat. Hi, everybody. Sorry.
Hey, Morgie.
Hi, Morgie.
Hey, Morgie.
Hey, Morgie.
Put a sock in it, Tim.
April 20th, 2020.
It wasn't Tim. It's not Tim.
Oh, wasn't it? I thought it was Tim.
No.
Is there another Tim we don't know about?
Oh,
it's Archangel.
No, I thought it was laugh.
Archangel, I apologize profusely. You can take your sock out now.
I already proved that I'm not Tim Barry. Come on.
Hey, I don't mind there Tim Barry.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay.
Trespass from the building, and I need to
No,
the building, and I can't really wait.
Everything went to thumbnail, so I didn't see who was talking. Apologize for that.
It's okay. No worries at all.
Sound is so low on this.
To do this, I never broke the law.
Why the hell does it sound so low on this?
I gotta go see Deputy Staller. Just
I know I can't. I can't do that one. That sound is way too low.
Yeah, I have turned volume up on my computer to hear it. Why you say 2 Tims? No, Cliff. What's up about having more than 1 Tim?
I thought Big Shitty was in jail. Was doing 120 days or something.
No, that
Apparently
was
not.
STP.
Well, let's do this one.
Hello.
What's the camera for, sir?
The register records it. Are you still being escorted or?
No, I don't need an escort.
No, are you being? Or?
I don't know. That's up to them.
26 T20.
Am I not allowed in?
I don't remember what
This
the
is
rules
not
are.
gonna end
Okay,
well.
I'll just wait.
Can you come back up for a second? What's your name?
I don't want to give it.
But they know it, right?
Yes, they know.
Okay, I know, but sorry, because Matt's asking what.
Big Shitty. He knows me by Big Shitty.
We keep put that over the radio. We keep say that over it's FCC rules.
Okay.
Can't be spoken over the radio.
All right.
Oh,
I really hate when auditors and cop watchers do that whole blue line gang thing. It's
Yeah,
like
really?
annoying.
Really?
they don't like it when when we generalize auditors, but it's okay for them to generalize every cop is a bad cop.
Yeah,
That is
you
just
want to
ridiculous.
vilify somebody and you don't even know their background? Not cool. Very not cool. No.
T20 or 26 T20.
Am I allowed in?
I can't remember what the rules are now.
What about the camera?
No, you can't have it.
Why can't I have a camera?
I've already
You showed me the sign is over there. I can't record in the foyer area over there in the courthouse area. But I can record from here and all the way up to there, and I can record the clear.
Any adjacent hallway to a courtroom.
Uh-huh. Is this hallway adjacent to a courtroom?
This hallway leads to courtrooms on each side.
Okay.
Besides that,
Mm-hmm.
can I help you with anything else, Brian?
No,
Where are you headed to?
I don't want to tell you.
Well, Brian, you got to work with me because I really got out of my way to work with you.
I know.
I like to do material, but I don't like this dude.
Well, if I was been treated like everybody else, then I'd just be allowed to go through like everybody else.
Come on.
All right, appreciate it.
Imagine that. He's got to follow the rules like everyone else.
Okay, we need the camera because it's not going to go make it through there.
All right.
Brian, camera's off.
I gotta check the court over here.
Brian, you're in an adjacent hallway.
I'm inside the courtroom now. I'm inside the courthouse, not the courtroom. I had to shut it down. He said we were walking past courtrooms and we couldn't record anywhere near courtrooms or any hallways.
Which is standard practice in most courthouses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why this is news.
Got the clerk of courts up there. You pay your fines
Pretty
and
cool
stuff.
courthouse, actually.
yeah, it is.
I think they just built this place a couple years ago.
They told him to turn the camera off because he was adjacent to a courthouse. He was in a hallway that was adjacent to a courtroom, so they had him turn it off. So now he's in an area where I guess he can have it back on, so he turned it back on.
I don't get well so hard about putting down the camera within 1 minute.
Oh, he wants it. check out the surveillance camera.
Tomorrow.
Excellent.
I'm just.
I'm not understanding what special treatment you got. I mean, the guy, everyone seemed really cool with you. Everyone seemed really cordial with you. I mean, I think he was cordial with everyone. You weren't able to get any special. You didn't get to film in a courthouse or a courtroom. What I'm failing to see what special treatment you have, at least so far.
Yeah,
Checking
pretty sure
camera,
you're
'cause I
not
don't know
even
if that
allowed to
sound
film in a
off.
courtroom.
Okay.
This guy's videos, it looks like his brain fried.
Well, I mean, at a courthouse, there's not really a whole lot to get from the areas you go into that you're allowed to film from. I mean, it's like a post office. It's pointless in my opinion. But he said this is just to show, I guess, the special treatment he gets. They escort him, though they're not really escorting him right now. At least I don't think so, because I think he would be on there saying, "Why are you escorting me?" sort of thing. So I don't know. But then again, we're only 5 minutes in. There's so few minutes left. I'm assuming this must be after the meeting with his attorney. I'm assuming, or maybe before. I don't know. All right, so he's waiting.
I don't know what this big curtain is for.
None of your business.
Curtain's purpose is to make idiots ask questions.
It's where they keep the dead frauditors after they've
Oh, jeez.
Isn't he technically law right now? The walking around doing nothing but filming.
Well, he's saying he's waiting for the sheriff to come back and escort him somewhere. Is how he said it in chat. So I don't know.
Oh,
This is the table I had my meeting with my lawyer.
No, actually, now it seems like he just had his meeting. So this shitty. It seems like you just said this is a table you had your meeting with your lawyer, which was right there. So this, I'm assuming, is after that meeting, unless you're referring to another day.
There's some cameras over there. 25 feet. It's a pretty loud
Again,
echo.
security cameras have nothing to do with you having the ability to have your camera in there.
I can't record it.
Okay.
A few days later.
Have someone come with you.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You've been great every time I've been with you, so
I've been great every time I come here. I've never broke the law.
And that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, even at the police department.
stone cold.
I wasn't there. Every
Yeah, I
time you're with
understand
me, I can only explain what you're like with me.
All he needed the
You're
cocaine beer.
Cool.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to hear what they're saying here, guys.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Thank you, man.
Yep.
All right, so I guess So why exactly were you under supervision when you were there? What's the story behind that? I'm curious. Interesting to find out the story behind why exactly you had to be escorted. That is special treatment. That's weird. I've never heard of anything. Has anyone else ever heard of someone having to be escorted? I mean, obviously you had to have done something for them to feel the need to escort you. What did you do that made them think that they needed to escort you? I guess is the question.
Yeah, being acting and all good things.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. I can't hear all three of you at the same time.
Sorry.
So let's try this again. Let's start with Ark. Go ahead.
Extenuating the circumstances.
Okay. So that's what you think. Hank, what do you think?
If he's got prior history of trying to wander around the building filming wherever he chooses, and would be a perfectly legit reason to only let him in when he's got business and keep him escorted.
That's true. Cat Girl, what do you think?
Yeah, for what I'm theorizing, that he probably went in film area that the public isn't supposed to go to. And frankly, being an escort out of a building is not a good thing or something to be proud of.
Well, no, Batman. I mean, the sergeant, the sheriff, pretty much said, every time I've escorted you, you haven't had to, you've been fine with me, you've been good, and all that good stuff. So he was put under some sort of supervision while he was there. Now, there's a reason behind him being put under this supervision. We're just trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah.
He'd been trespassed, from what I understand from this guy, he's been trespassed from almost every building in South Dakota, which would mean, or in Rapid City or whatever it is, which means that basically he's got a reputation throughout the thing. So that means that if he's basically been trespassed from almost every government building in South Dakota, that means he has to call in and he has to be escorted through. I don't know whether it's for harassment. I don't know whether it's for threats. I don't know. I mean, we all know he's a sandwich short of a picnic. But there's obviously, he's a big guy too. So, I'm not sure what there is in his past. He's also got, I believe he's got felonies as well. So whether that comes into it, I don't know what the story is. But I do know that he had been trespassed from almost every government building in the city.
Wow. Now, Big Shitty, here's the thing. Your explanation saying that you get special treatment because you reported a crime an officer committed, then you're pretty much saying that every government building is so corrupt that now they're going to watch you to make sure that you don't catch them doing the bad things? Or, I mean, is that not what you're saying? You're getting special treatment because you called them out on their shit and they didn't like it, so now they're going to punish you.
Is it calling out a crime like Glenn Serio calling out officers for their air quote crimes?
Right.
See, Big Shitty, I find that really, really hard to believe that the entire South Dakota, this entire city, local government is just that corrupt. I find that very hard to believe. I believe that there are probably bad eggs, but the whole governmental body is just that shady and corrupt. I mean, I would need to see some real evidence, some real proof of that before I could believe that.
He said exactly when he said exactly that.
If I remember correctly, all of this started with him getting his car towed or something like that, and he had a major altercation with the tow truck company, like a lot of these idiots do when they get pulled over for no license or a car that shouldn't be on the road in the first place. I mean, I think that's how all of this started. and then he was stupid enough to get involved with Eric Brandt and all that lot. So
All right, so check this out. We'll take a look at it. We'll do. I mean, obviously, we're not going to do it in all one watch, but we will take a look at everything that you've done. As a matter of fact, if we do that, I would like you to come up, and every time we do a part of it, you to be a part of it. Of course, it'll be an ongoing sort of. It'll be an ongoing kind of serious type of thing. But I mean, if you're down for that, I'm more than willing to sit down with you, watch it, and then
Are you
give
sure
you. I'm willing to. I
sure
think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, the 2 videos we've looked at so far have just been so riveting.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's important to. I mean, let's just say for the sake of argument, what if he's right? I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he is, but just for the sake of argument, what if he is? I mean, that's a huge thing, don't you think?
hang on. What was it? What was the crime that you got that the cop committed? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
You're saying
Margie's evil. Yeah.
I want to know what it is that it supposedly has started all of this retaliation, shall we say, against you.
It's all documented. He's not gonna, I don't think he's gonna come up right now, but he's got an 8-hour video on one incident, and then I guess there's a 10-hour video on, I guess, this incident that he's going through right now. So I mean, it's really, I mean, he said he documented everything, but I mean, I don't know. I don't see how a whole fucking government agency is corrupt. A whole city. I mean, that's like some fucking Hollywood type shit right there.
Or something drowned Batman Gotham.
Basically, all it is just another criminal who can't take he refuses to take responsibility for his own actions. So that's all that this comes down to, and he decides that it's everybody else's fault but his.
That could possibly be it. Maybe he has a slight point. I mean, but I mean, I think more than likely, and this is just my take on it, that there is some sort of bullshit that's going on there, and there is some corruption there. I probably would believe that there is some, but for him to make the jump that the whole fucking town is corrupt, I think I'm more than likely that it's a stretch. But I'm willing to look at it and give it a look. But I think there might be some, but I think it's a stretch that the whole fucking city is, corrupt. I think that's far-fetched.
Hold on, Strapper said Pi went to audit, say that's entirely all you need to know. So apparently he went somewhere where Pi want to audit building.
All right, so Big Shitty, we'll get in touch and we'll see if we'll figure something out for that, and yeah, should be interesting.
I mean, there's always there's always some sort of corruption within any organization or some bad people in it. But for the whole city,
yeah, that's my issue.
Yeah.
To be against you, you must have really screwed the pooch somewhere along the line for that to happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, we saw that another good case of this kind of stuff. This obviously you've been harassing was the guy from Indiana. The one that DGen has on his Throgmorton. He's another one. He's accused the whole of the city for being corrupt because they won't allow him into meetings, or he's another one who's been basically trespassed from every government building.
Take accountability, Angel.
Yeah, and accountability angel, yeah. And it's all the city's fault. It's not yours. You didn't do anything wrong. Bullshit. It's your ignorance of everything, because all you do is take people's word off the internet that this is what you can do, this is what you can't do, instead of actually going to the people who actually know, who are paid to tell you exactly what to do and to give you good information. You're taking your information from morons on the internet who've got the intellectual ability of roadkill. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
it makes
exactly. Sorry. But yeah, exactly like Soviet did. They take out that they read on the internet and think, oh, hey, that's true, I can do that, blah blah, and they learn very quickly that no, you can't need your I quote unquote right to travel via guilds for driving on lights and stuff like that.
Oh, Dave. Oh my
Yeah, so
god.
it just would be interesting to see how everything goes. But like I said, I don't see the whole fucking city being corrupt. I can see that there might be some. Maybe this all started from a bad cop or bad sheriff or bad politician or whatever. Maybe this is how it all started.
Yeah.
I can see that. That is something I can conceive. But the simple fact that the whole fucking city's against you is just. I'm not gonna lie, it's ridiculous sounding. Far fetched.
Maybe you pissed off the wrong people.
especially when the mayor just threw you out. I mean, and he didn't know who you were, so
No, he knew who he was. The mayor
Oh,
knew
did
who he
he?
was.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the mayor. Everyone knew who he was. In both
Oh.
videos we've watched, they called him by his first name. And that last sheriff who just escorted him, he was real cool with him. So I mean, I think that proves that not every government official there is corrupt. Because that would mean that guy's corrupt too, and he treated you pretty fucking good, if you ask me. 2 cities, not one. Okay.
So there's 2 cities involved. Oh, for fuck's sake! Seriously, Big Shitty. I've watched your videos, and believe me, they're God, seriously.
They look painful to watch.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I
They're
kinda
painful.
dozed
They're
off.
painful to watch. There's
I
no
dozed off there for a little bit.
Yeah, there's no context to them. There's no background to them. We don't know what's going on. It's basically you just crapping on about something you've got a bug in your undies about, and we've got no idea what the context is. It's just boring as batshit.
I am your father.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be on a little later with AK Twin Wami. So make sure you guys please go ahead and subscribe to her. I think it's gonna be at. Hold on, let me see. I think she said it for 7:30, right?
It's 7:44 right now. So.
Oh no, I'm trying to say what she set it for.
Oh,
She set it for 7:30 her time, which is 8:30 for me. So 8:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Oh, I got
Make
time.
sure you guys. Yes,
Really?
quite a bit of time actually. That's when she's free because she has
Wow.
kids. She has kids.
Oh, I know she does, but that's like 12:30 my time.
So yeah, probably people on the East Coast are probably
11:30?
not even going to watch it. So if you're on the East Coast,
Yeah.
you're probably not going to watch it live, but you can still check it out later that day.
I'll
It's not going to be that long. It's going to be like an hour or 2 hours. It should be really interesting, something different.
Oh, come on. I'm East Coast and I'm military. I'll be here.
If you're,
I'll try to
it's not
stay
gonna-
awake.
It's not going to be here, guys. It's going to be on AK Twin Mommy's page channel. So make sure you guys go subscribe to AK.
Okay.
If you have to, thank you, my 2 beagles. Go ahead and if you have to, go ahead and set that reminder so that way it'll let you know before she goes on. I think this would be a lot of fun. I'm literally really looking forward to this. I've been I already put it up on my channel, so it should be some fun. And I think she's going to do this either weekly or bi-weekly or something like that. So this should be a lot of fun. Archangel, you got anything last minute before we go, sir?
Not really. I just look forward to seeing you guys later because it's only gonna get more fun.
Mm-hmm. Hank?
Yeah, thanks for having me up. Should see you at AK's show as long as I'm still awake.
Okay, hopefully. Cat girl?
Thanks for having me. This was fun. I'll try to make it to a KTM, but I think a bare minimum where I live.
Okay. Delphi?
Oh, thanks for having me up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Morgie?
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry I got here late, but once again, of course, you had to start at Sparrow's Fart in the morning.
Yeah, I just started later than I normally do. So.
Oh, well, I was actually in bed. I was actually in bed, and I saw something went ding, and so I was sitting there watching it for a little while.
Okay.
When this came up, I thought I've got to get in on this one. But I have to give it to Big Shitty. I commend you on the work you've done on your reading and literary skills. They're a lot better than they used to be.
Connie, you got anything last minute, man?
Thanks for having me up. I'm glad Hank didn't try to kick me down the stairs this time. I hope I'm awake to catch you in AK, so we'll see if I can make it.
All right, so thank you guys for joining. I hope you all have a great. If we don't see you later on today, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I'll probably have a video up Sunday. I'm assuming Sunday or Monday.
Okay.
Hope you guys have and it gets later on today for AK, and hope you guys all have a great weekend. All right, guys, see you later. Peace.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.